Hi guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I have kind of what I think is an interesting YouTube video, especially for those of you who are new to fitness or you're trying to lose weight and you're like looking for a diet to follow or whatever. Basically what I'm gonna do today is I have found 6 weight loss diets on either Pinterest or Tumblr, and I'm going to kind of go through them today and tell you about them and review them and tell you why you should not do them. I've been in your shoes. When I was in high school, I did all of the weight loss diets. I tried to lose weight in all the ways and did not succeed. I'm not even gonna talk about my story right now because that is very in-depth, but I'll put a card in the video of my fitness journey's story. So if you want to check that out, you can. One of the first diets that I came across is called the Cabbage Soup Diet. The Cabbage Soup Diet is basically a 7-day plan, which already, what the hell are you gonna achieve in 7 days? 7 days is a very short period of time. So the main thing about this diet is that you're allowed to eat this cabbage soup whenever you want throughout the day, and you can also add their special seasoning or spice that they sell to add more flavor to it. Money grab. They have an entire website for this diet. It's ridiculous. Day 1, fruit. All you eat is fruit, except bananas. You're not allowed to have bananas. Day 2 is vegetables. Eat until you're stuffed with all fresh, raw, or cooked vegetables. Sounds fun. Day 3, you mix days 1 and 2. So you eat the soup, fruits, and veggies. Day 4, bananas and skim milk. Eat as many as 8 bananas and drink as many glasses of skim milk as you would like in this day. That sounds like the worst day of my life. Day 5, beef and tomatoes. This diet literally sounds like hell on earth. I hate this website. And then it says, the Cabbage Soup Diet is not suitable for long-term weight loss. It's very restrictive. You can only have certain things on certain days. That already puts you in a bad mindset if you're restricting that much, especially if you dieted before. It's just, no. So on their website, it actually says that people who have tried this diet have claimed that they were lightheaded, weak, and have suffered from decreased concentration. Yes, because you are starving yourself from nutrients. Okay, moving on to the next one. Diet number 2 is going to be the apple diet. I already hate it just from the title. Any sort of diet that requires you to eat one food or cut a bunch of food groups out completely is stupid, because your body needs nutrients from different food groups. If you're eating apples, where's your protein? Like, it just, the description for the apple diet is a short-term 5-day diet to help you lose weight fast. Best if you need to prepare for a party or something. Guys, are you ready for this? Day 1, breakfast, 2 apples. Lunch, 1 apple. Dinner, 3 apples. I'm sorry, what? Whose idea was this? Who was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Just eat apples all day and call it a diet. You know why this works for fat loss? Because you're eating 400 calories a day. Like, please, I beg you, do not only eat apples. Now, not gonna lie, throughout the rest of the diet, they do add more foods, but still some of the meals are just apples. Day 5 has more food. Basically, each day they add extra food to it. Day 5 is for breakfast, 1 apple and 1 boiled egg. Lunch is 1 apple and grilled veggies. Post-lunch, 2 almonds or 1 peach. 2 almonds. I'm gonna throw up. Dinner, 1 apple plus baked fish and asparagus. I would probably feel like I was dying if I tried to do this diet, especially if you're working out too. You need to fuel your body to be able to do anything. Your body needs a certain amount of calories just to function, just for your brain to work, just for your heart to pump blood. Your body needs a certain amount of calories. So if you're eating this diet in which you eat 500 calories a day, your body isn't even going to be working properly. Your brain is going to be foggy. Like, that's why people who do bikini competitions call it diet brain, aka you are not even feeding your body enough calories to help your brain function. Oh my God. I'm not against competing. Well, that's a lie. Yes, I am. I'm against it. If that's what you like to do, that's fine. I just mean, for me personally, I will never do it. I did want to do it at one point, and then I realized I'd rather not feel like I'm dying for months at a time and mess up my metabolism and my mindset towards food forever. Moving on, we're not talking about competing. Apple diet, do I recommend? Hell no, 0 out of 10. Now we're gonna talk about a diet that hits a little bit hard home, because when I was in high school and I was not the healthiest individual and I was trying to not eat anything, I found this diet on Tumblr because I would follow all those stupid ass skinny whatever accounts that encourage you to lose weight and encourage you to stop eating. Good God, Tumblr is the worst place on the internet. This diet, I'm sure if you had Tumblr at some point you've seen it. It's called the ABC diet. Basically what the ABC diet is a 50-day schedule, and then each day has an allotted calorie amount that you're allowed to eat. So on most days, the numbers range from 0 to 500. 0. Some days have 0. Why do people make these things? So what it says is this diet is based on the idea that fluctuating between days where you consume 100 to 200 calories and days where you consume 400 to 500 calories will keep your body out of starvation mode and enable you to lose weight. Girl, if you're eating 500 calories, you're still in starvation mode. This diet is dangerous. Like, this diet was created basically for people who suffer from anorexia, which is extremely sad, but those are the Tumblr blogs that promote it. Issues that come with that are fatigue, dizziness, insomnia, constipation, dry skin, low blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and extreme weight loss. So those are things that eating extremely low calories can lead to. So if you do this diet for 50 days, you're definitely gonna be experiencing like all of those. It makes me sad that it exists, honestly. Like, I can't believe the things people do to lose weight when there is so many better ways, which I will talk about at the end of the video. I will talk about the proper way to lose weight. Diet number 4 is one that I found on Pinterest called the Ballerina Diet. So I'd actually never heard of this one before. I found a few versions of like a ballerina diet. There's actually quite a few out there. I think it's some sort of branding term because ballerinas have like very slim physiques. With this diet, there are rules. So some of the rules are like, do not overeat. You cannot combine different protein products such as meat and fish. At lunch, you should only have soup. When preparing food, do not add salt. Milk and dairy products should not contain fat, which is dumb because if it's fat-free, it just means it has a bunch of added sugar, which is even worse for you. So for breakfast, 1/3 pack non-fat cottage cheese and a glass of warm 1 to 3% milk. Okay, that's a lot of dairy. That's disgusting. Lunch, a tablespoon of cooked rice. A tablespoon of cooked rice. Drink 1 cup of broth and eat a piece of meat. Snack, an orange or an apple. And then dinner, 2 hours before bedtime, drink a glass of warm milk or yogurt with 1 teaspoon of honey. If you're a ballerina and this is what you're eating, you will not be able to dance properly because you don't have enough energy to do anything. The reason I want to include this one is because of the rules. You shouldn't put those rules and labels on the food that you're eating because honestly, from experience, it will lead to breaking those rules, feeling guilty and really bad about yourself for no reason because, oh no, I added a little bit of salt to my food, I broke a rule, I'm horrible, I'm gonna get fat. It's all a mind game, but do not make rules for yourself. Don't follow other people's rules. The boiled egg diet apparently can help you lose up to 22 pounds in 14 days. It's basically just you're eating eggs with salad and chicken. That's like the entire diet basically. But the reason I just wanted to bring this one up as kind of the 5th diet is because of the whole, you're gonna lose this much weight in this many days. First of all, you probably won't. Second of all, what you lose is going to be water weight, not fat. At least most of it. In 14 days, you can lose maybe 1 pound of fat, maybe 2 pounds of fat, like around there. 3, maybe 4 is like pushing it. Do not believe any of those promises that these fad diets give you because they're probably not true. Especially if you're like a healthy individual like myself. Like if I ate this food, I would just be mad for 14 days, not any skinnier. And then the last diet that I'm gonna talk about, which I'm sure you've probably heard about because I've seen it in a lot of places, is the military diet. So this is like a 3-day like military hardcore diet. So it says it's a fast way to lose up to 10 pounds in a week. It's a 1,500 calorie a day diet plan. I'm not saying 1,500 calories is way too low. Like well, for most people that's way too low. But if you are like a younger girl, you're smaller, you're tiny, you're petite, 1,500 calories may be all you need. But for most people, 1,500 calories is not a lot. It's very minimal. It's just not that many. If I was eating 1,500, I would be starving. You can look up the military diet if you want to know what the things are, but basically it's like coffee, toast, grapefruit, chicken, salad, apple, very basic things. My opinion on diets is that you shouldn't do them. Anything with an expiration date where you're like, I'm gonna do it for this long, is not gonna work long term. If you're trying to be a healthy individual and lose weight over time and like maintain that for a long period of time, doing stuff with an end date, it's not gonna work. If you're like, okay, I'm only gonna eat these things for this many days, then I can go back to normal. You will gain all that weight and probably more back once you're done that little phase of a diet. That's why a lot of people fail at diets and why a lot of people think, oh, I can never lose weight. What you need to do to lose weight is to find a fitness routine that you enjoy. So for me, that's weightlifting, and I will promote that forever because weightlifting changed my life. You can run if you like to run, you can do yoga, just do something physical. Have a healthy all-around diet with balance where you can sometimes treat yourself, where you just have that good relationship with food. That's the best way to do it, not by saying, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that, I have to do this many hours of cardio, I have to do this. If you're forcing yourself to do things like that, you're gonna hate it, you're not gonna be happy. I eat so much food now and I need to just to function because I work out a lot. I work out like 5-6 days a week. You need to feed those muscles, which is why when you're lifting, you can eat more than you used to be able to and look better. Don't make yourself unhappy. Don't wreck your metabolism. Losing an extra 10 pounds is not going to make you suddenly love yourself more. Don't force yourself to do these types of strict diets just because you think you're gonna be happier at the end of them, because I promise you will not be. Another reason I really do not recommend any sort of restrictive diet like this is because once the diet is over, you'll most likely binge on all those things that you didn't allow yourself to have. At least that's how it works for a lot of people. You do like the yo-yo dieting where you'll be really good for a week and then eat everything you want on the weekend and then be like, wow, I hate myself. No, you don't have to be perfect during the week. Allow yourself a few treats here and there, and then on the weekend you won't be like, I need treats because you had a few during the week, you know? In complete summary, think about long-term success with your health and nutrition and how you feel on the inside and in your head. Always think about what is sustainable for a long period of time, like for the rest of your life. So that's what I do. I'm not the leanest I have ever been. I've definitely been leaner. I've put on some fat. I've learned to accept that and be happy with my body how it is, even though I do have some really bad days sometimes. I just know that I'm living a healthy, sustainable, balanced lifestyle that I can live basically for the rest of my life. It's hard to get to this point, but it is so worth it. So I challenge you to stop completely diets starting right now. Eat things that have come from the ground. That's a great way to think about it. So like sweet potatoes, all the plants ever. Focus your diet on nutritious foods like that and then have treats if you want to. Don't say, oh, I can't have those things. I'm not allowed to eat that. Just say, okay, I'm gonna have one of these or I'm gonna have a few of these. Then you need to learn that balance, and I'm still learning it because if I buy chocolate, I eat the whole thing. Like I'll order Women's Best a bunch of treats and I'll eat all of them in one day. I still struggle with this. It's hard, especially once you had that diet mindset. Like that was in high school and I'm still struggling now and I'm 22. It's not worth it. If you're a young girl watching this, please don't do any of those diets. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or if you've done any other diets before, let me know what you've tried and why other people should not try it. Help each other, educate each other. Okay, I'm gonna go now because this is gonna be long as hell. Bye guys, thanks for watching.